my name is Madison and welcome back to my channel. Holy freaking cow, I cannot believe I am sitting down to make this video for y'all. As you can tell by the title of this video, I will be walking through my classes and my schedule, my registration for my final semester of college. I am currently a senior studying aerospace engineering at CU Boulder, so the fact that I am one semester away from a bachelor's in aerospace engineering blows my mind. Freshman year Madison thought she wanted to do this, thought she wanted to study aerospace, and thought she might graduate in 4 years, but I don't think I deep down believed I would graduate in 4 years. Of course I wanted to, and nobody wants to be on a 5-year track. I don't think nobody wants to pay for an extra year of tuition, but hearing all of the rumors and the stories of how hard classes are and which ones you're really likely to fail, and control system sophomore year and thermodynamics and this and that, and just the fact that I am here. I am finishing my first ever grad class right now in control theory. Holy cow, I cannot believe I'm here. So I'm blabbling, but oh my gosh, life's crazy. I'm very excited to share my final semester of undergrad as an aerospace engineering student, my class schedule with you all, what I am taking, why I'm taking everything, kind of walk through my thought process on everything, and yeah, let's get going. Here's the deal. I registered for classes almost 3 weeks ago. I was very fortunate to register 2 hours after registration opened, just because it's based off of how many credits you've taken. So I registered pretty darn early because I'm a senior, and I came in with a decent-ish number of credits. However, unless you are a comp sci major, you are not allowed to register for computer science classes until a month after or 4 weeks after registration has been open to the computer science majors. I'm doing the comp sci minor. I need 2 more credits to get the comp sci minor that are 3,000 level or above, so upper division. And I put 3 classes in my cart, hoping, keeping my fingers crossed, that there would still be room in one of them by the time I went to enroll. And let's see, like I said, I'm deleting the ones that I'm most likely not taking because they are either full or basically full. Alrighty, so as y'all can see, I have 4 classes on my schedule. I think that's 4. Yes, I have 4 classes on my schedule. A few of these are required, a few are not, so let's go ahead and walk through what I'm taking and why. First thing I want to point out is that I have no classes on Fridays. I was so lucky, and that the one required aerospace class I had to take that I thought might have a Friday option did not. So that is Foundations of Propulsion. This semester, that is a Monday, Wednesday, Friday class. It starts at 8:30 a.m. 50 minutes. Next semester I will be taking it twice a week for 75 minutes on Tuesday, Thursday, which I am super duper pumped about. That means I can either go home on Fridays, I can go to the barn, coach lessons, go skiing, go camping, whatever it might be. I am very excited to not have classes on Fridays. There were a few grad classes I was considering taking, but they were on Friday, and it was honestly kind of a deal breaker, so very excited about that. The thing about senior year, especially second semester senior year, is there is not a lot of room to play with. You need the classes you need, and you have to take them that one semester, otherwise you don't graduate. There's not many ifs, ands, or buts about it. In very special circumstances, you might be able to petition to get a requirement waived. For example, I have a few friends that have a comp sci core class that they have to take, and the only ones that they are eligible to take conflict with senior projects. So they were able to get this class waived as long as they filled it with something else sort of comparable. I was fortunate that I didn't have to do that because that sounds very stressful. So no matter what year you are, first, second, third year, start thinking ahead to senior year so that you are not in a situation where there's a chance you might not graduate because of core classes. Save your electives till senior year, and especially save them till second semester senior year, because your electives you have a lot more room to play around with and you have a lot more freedom with. Like I said, there wasn't any specific requirement on my comp sci class other than it had to be at least 2 credits and 3,000 level and above. And there's like 12 of those. So I picked out the 3 that sounded the most interesting to me. And I'm just kind of waiting to see which one I'm most likely to get into, which right now is software development, which I'm very, very excited about. So save those electives for the end where you have room to play around and you aren't maybe gonna screw yourself over by saving a core requirement till the end. Alrighty, let's just start in order. Works out well, we're already talking about comp sci classes. Monday, twice a week for 50 minutes, I have software development methods. This is a class I am super excited to take. I looked through all the comp sci classes like freshman year. This was one I really, really, really wanted to take. I've heard mixed things about it just because there is, why is it doing this? I've heard mixed things about this just because there is this 2-hour lab once a week where you are working with a group, and I've heard that if you get a crummy group, this kind of sucks. But I've heard you learn a lot of really cool stuff in it. I'm super excited to do more front-end software design work and software development work. And I am so excited that it seems like I'm gonna get to take it. Like I said, I don't get to register for quite a few days. At the time I'm recording this, I don't get to register for 9 more days, which kind of stresses me out and was definitely stressing me out because I wanted to get this minor. As you can see here, as far as the lecture goes, almost half of the seats in the lecture are still available. And there are still 36 of the 41 seats available in the specific lab that I want to take, which is the Thursday at 8 a.m. I think because a lot of kids don't want to be on campus at 8 a.m. But there is a chance I don't get into this class, but as long as I register like basically right at midnight, I should get in. And then also if I do happen to end up on a wait list, seniors get priority on the wait list, so I will be at the front of the wait list, which is nice. I had the required prereq for this class. What does it say? Covers tools and techniques for successful software development with a strong focus on best practices used in industry. Students work in small teams to complete a semester-long application development project. Students learn front-end design and construction using HTML and CSS, back-end database design and construction, and full-stack integration. I am stoked about this. This sounds super cool. I feel like the comp sci classes I've taken I haven't been all that excited about. And I definitely really like robotics. And so I was hoping to take a robotics class, but there's 1 seat left in it and there's like no way I'm getting into that. I also will be going to grad school for something robotics related, so I'm gonna get my fair share of robotics experience, and I guess I have already with the club that I lead, but either way, very excited about this. So Monday, Wednesday, 50 minutes, and then Thursday morning for almost 2 hours. Monday, I also have my senior design projects. This is why I was saying do not leave required classes as much as you can help it till the end. The senior projects class is a full year-long class. So I'm currently in this class. We got assigned groups based on our interests and like what projects we were interested in, as well as which lab section we were signed up for. Of course, it being a year-long project means you have to be with your group the entire year. So you had no choice in which one you signed up for. In fact, somebody else registered every single senior for the senior projects class. That way you are 110% for sure in this class with your group mates. That means you have no wiggle room. You 100% certain have to have this class blocked out for 2 hours on Monday and Wednesday, and then an hour on Tuesday, Thursday. So senior projects, if you are in an engineering degree or a comp sci degree or basically any degree that has some sort of senior project or capstone, there's a very good chance it's a year-long project and you have no say in what time you get to take that class second semester. So do yourself a favor. and eliminate as many required classes as you can. So like I said, this is 2 hours on Monday, Wednesday where we have our lab, and then Tuesday, Thursday is lecture where they're talking to us about maybe machining or engineering practices or have special guests, that sort of thing. Yeah. Either way, I don't know what else there is to say about senior projects. Moving on to Tuesday. Oh, I also want to mention, I love my schedule. I totally lucked out, you guys. Some of it was kind of my own doing with this grad class in the middle of here, but I'm a big fan of squishing everything together. That way I have these big gaps in the day. Instead of having like an awkward hour and a half between classes, squish it all together. Like, these 2 classes, I'll need to commute from main campus to East Campus. Same thing here, this might be a little tight, but that's okay. Either way, I'm a huge fan of squish it all together. That way, look at how much time I have on Monday, Wednesday mornings, even Tuesday morning. Look at how much time I have in the afternoon. I could work, I could go ride my horse, I could take a nap. There's so many things I could do. And so many things you can't do when you have awkward little hour and a half gaps in between your classes. I like 15 minutes or whatever your normal passing periods are. Go to the bathroom, get some food, that sort of thing. Don't give me an awkward like 45 minutes where that's not enough time to sit down and do homework. Don't give me an awkward hour and a half where that's not enough time to go home or do anything really worthwhile other than like go get gas, right? It's just an awkward amount of time. So very excited about that. Moving on to Tuesday, I don't start till 10 a.m. for my Foundations of Propulsion class. This is another required class that I did save till the end, and I know I'm kind of speaking against what I said, but Foundations of Propulsion is a class that you can only take as a senior, which means they won't conflict it with senior projects. So there are only 2 classes seniors have to take: propulsion and senior design. You can take propulsion either semester. I chose to take it second semester because I think I'm really gonna struggle with this class, if I'm being completely honest. Thermodynamics is not my forte, and this class is basically a mix of thermo and aerodynamics. I'm saving it for second semester because I didn't want it to be on my grad school GPA in case I do struggle with it. So I'm just gonna be honest about that. Thermodynamics is not something that came very naturally to me, so I saved this for second semester knowing there's absolutely no way it would conflict with my only other required class, which is senior projects, because those are the 2 required classes only open to seniors. So that is 75 minutes twice a week. Right after that, I have a special topics class that I'm super excited about. I'm taking an aerospace grad class right now. I'm taking statistical estimation for dynamical systems, and I am also taking a grad class next semester. There are 3, kind of 4 grad classes I was debating between: boundary layers and convection, fundamentals of gas dynamics, decision making under uncertainty, and then this special topics class. I really debated this. I really wanted to take a more fluids related class because like I said, I'm currently in a grad level control theory class. However, the fluids classes I was really nervous about taking. I don't feel like, I love fluids, but I don't have as good of grades as I do in fluids as I do in more like control theory, aircraft dynamics, related classes. And you do have to get special approval to take these classes if you are not a part of the accelerated master's program. So also one of them was offered on Friday, which was kind of a turn off for me. And then the decision making under uncertainty seemed cool. Ultimately, I went for the special topics UAS class, which is uninhabited or unmanned aerial systems, basically drones. I am so excited for this class. I don't really know what the heck I'm gonna learn about. You click on the little class description and it doesn't really tell you anything about the class. It just says reflects upon specialized aspects of aerospace engineering science. Course content is indicated in the online class search, which is exactly what this is, and it's not indicated. So I have no idea what this class is gonna be like, but my thinking for taking this class was that no matter where I end up for grad school, it's not very likely that I'll ever get to take a class like this again. I've also worked with this professor for almost 2 years now. He is one of the PIs at the research lab that I work for. This is his forte. I've TA'd for him before. I'm just super, and I've never taken a class from him, so I'm very excited to take a class from him, as well as let him spew his knowledge about drones and fixed wings and UAS for hours. So I'm very excited about this. Like I said, I don't know what to expect. These grad classes, there's a very good chance that it doesn't do anything for me, honestly. There's a chance it doesn't transfer if I go to other schools. If I stay here at CU, I think it will. It's not currently counting towards my undergrad GPA. I have all of my, it's not currently counting towards my undergrad. I have all of my requirements done. I think it will count towards my GPA, but I don't think, it's not filling a requirement. So in that sense, maybe it'll count for grad school. But I'm just excited to take it, and all of my scholarships require me to be a full-time student. So I'm at 13 or 14 credits right now with this, which puts me at a full-time student. So my scholarships will still count. So very excited about this. Like I said, don't know what to expect, but I'm excited. Senior projects after that, and then we got a long gap the rest of the day. Wednesday, identical to Monday. Thursday is identical to Tuesday with the exception of our morning software development lab that I already talked about, and that is my schedule. Let's see, I'm at 3, 7, 10, yeah, 13 credits, so I'm right borderline at full-time. 12 credits is full-time, and there weren't any different classes I could take that would still put me at full-time. But how do I say that? There weren't any other classes I was interested in that would put me at right at 12 credits, and honestly, 12 versus 13 credits is not a huge difference. I already actually applied for graduation, which is absolutely insane. I think I got it. I don't know if it gets approved or what, but I don't think it lets you apply for graduation unless your degree audit says that you're gonna graduate, which I'm very excited about, as long as of course your GPA and your grades like are where they need to be. But I'm so excited for this, and life's crazy. I have grad apps due very soon, and this video is getting very long, as they always do, but either way, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you found some interest in this. If you have any questions about class registration, college applications, whatever it might be, let me know down below. I have a lot of friends and whatnot that are in their first year right now at this school and a few other schools that have been asking me about classes and what to take and whatnot, and I feel like I'm finally getting in the groove of it. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. But I hope you all have a great day and are enjoying your I guess it's the start of winter, but have a good one. Peace out. Bye.